I am Jasmine Cacho. Here are the latest stories. Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri continues to underscore the need to protect the farmers as the Senate deliberates on the Blue Ribbon Committee's report on the alleged sugar importation fiasco. During this plenary session on Tuesday, Senator Zubiri said that the investigation was able to establish that any sugar importation is detrimental to the livelihood of over 100,000 farmers, 1 million beneficiaries, including farm workers, and about 5 million people. The Senate chief reiterated his stand to let end users like Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, and Zesto import sugar if they were unable to source locally, instead of letting Sugar Regulatory Administration look for the importers. The Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, issues warning on abusive drivers who plan to collect increased fares ahead of the effectivity date of the upcoming hike. Here is the full details.
The Land Transportation, Franchising and Regulatory Board, or LTFRB, warned public utility vehicles or PUV drivers and operators over the collection of higher fares from commuters before October 3. The LTFRB reminded PUV drivers that the fare increase shall take effect on the said date or after 15 days from the publication of ruling and the issuance of fare matrix, as drivers and operators of PUVs are mandated to show the updated fare matrix on vehicles. With this, the transport agency called on the public to report abusive PUV drivers collecting higher fares. Violators will be fined 5,000 pesos for the first offense, 10,000 pesos for second offense, and 15,000 pesos as well as cancellation of the certificate of public convenience for a third offense. The LTFRB noted that PUV groups may still appeal the board's decision that granted a fare increase of 1 peso to 5 pesos. Transport groups had filed a petition for 3 pesos to 20 pesos increase in fares. The motion for reconsideration can be filed within the 15-day period upon publication, otherwise the decision will be final. For Golden Nation Network, this is Jasmine Cacho.
Senator Padilla has started exploring ways to stop the abuse of TikTok, YouTube, and other new media platforms that use streaming content. This was after he learned that the Movie and Television Review and Classification Board, or MTRCB, has limited powers in acting against inappropriate content, especially in such new platforms. Senator Padilla also asked the MTRCB under Lala Soto Antonio if there is anything the Senate can do to address this problem without violating the Constitution and its guarantee of freedom of expression. Meanwhile, Senator Padilla added his Senate Committee on Mass Media and Public Information will hold hearings on the issue and may invite representatives of Netflix and other streaming platforms. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I am Jasmine Cacho. Watch these stories and News Force.
Here are today's headlines. President Marcos Jr. says Philippines will soon achieve upper middle economy. Philippines records 1,600 new COVID-19 infections. LTFRB warns PUVs and operators over collection of higher fares. New set of SRA board anticipates refined sugar prices to stabilize by November. NBA fines Anthony Edwards $40,000 for homophobic tantrum. Elton John set to perform at White House on Friday. Fair and balanced news. Comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.